All right, how's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah!
Good, I wanted to get the most cliche opener out of the way, so there we are. Now, just in case, I'm really nervous tonight, because I've never done this before, which is always a good first line, especially with women. I was thinking, like, what I usually do for shows is I usually get a bunch of hookers with gonorrhea and have them stand in the back. So that way, at the end of the night, if I don't, do good at all, at least have some sort of a clap. Are there any relationships in the audience tonight? Any couples out here? Any that light is bright. I'm not going to lie to you. How long have you been together? I don't care. That's all right. Fine. Well, it's awesome. Like, because there's being single and then there's being in a relationship, and I realize you get to do a lot more when you're in a relationship. Like, you get to hide your porn, which is always fun. Because I don't think women understand. Like, the next best thing to watching porn is hiding porn, because men all think that we're like James Bond villains when it comes to hiding porn. Like, hey, what about the LA Gear shoebox? It lights up. They're not going to look there. It's great. But I'm in a relationship. I'm dating a waitress, and I know I've realized that I can only date waitresses, and it's not because they serve people all day, it's because at the end of the night, all they really want is the tip, and that's really all I've got to offer. Get 25, get 10% is always good. But I've realized that relationships are a lot like college, like, you always, want to look for the best find, and then when you get, you're really happy when you get in there for the first time. And then, your first year, you're a little wild. You want to, kind of feel everything out. And then your second year, you kind of settle down, get a little more, comfortable. Your third year, you really want to get serious and really see where this is going. And then your fourth year, you just want to get the fuck out. I'm in the third year right now of mine, so good luck. It's good. We've been together. It was a little bumpy after the first month, because I found out that she used to be a stripper, and there's a lot of stereotypes that go with that. A lot of my friends were coming at me and like, she's dirty, she's a whore, her dad doesn't love her. And just this, I listened to all this and it's just so completely true. She is dirty and was a whore and her dad doesn't love her. But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was that she used to be a male stripper. But it worked out, because she taught me how to make my penis look bigger. So, it's cool. We get to do a lot of things. We get to go to movies. See, guys, we love movies. Like, especially like when we're kids, we go to a Western, we want to be a cowboy. Okay, we go to a karate movie, we want to learn kung fu. But the only movie that girls want us to reenact is like the romantic love story, which doesn't work for us. I'll take my girlfriend to a romantic movie, and we'll look at the screen and say, "You see that? He bought her flowers. Did you see that? He got her candy." Now, this is the best line women can ever use. You see what he does for her? Why don't you ever do that for me? So I thought about this. I was like, you know what? After the 8,000th time, that's a good friggin' point. So I came home and bought her a huge thing of flowers, 3, and then I got her some candy, and then I took her to one of my movies, and after 3 minutes she realized it was a porno, and then I said, well, you see what she does for him? Why don't you ever do that for me? And well, her whole response was, because you're the type of asshole that would bring your girlfriend to a porno just to make a point. Which I said, fair enough, well played. So I mean, it's great being single. I get to hang out with my friends, which is really cool. I was hanging out with my buddy the other day, and we went to help his uncle build some stuff and get some yard work done. And I was like, hey, anytime I get to take my shirt off and drink Diet Coke, I'm there. So we're all hanging out, we're all doing the deed, and his uncle's like, hey, can you go grab that hammer? Hey, can you go grab that screwdriver? Those nuts, those screws, those balls. We need to till the yard. Can you grab that hoe? And I was like, yeah, no problem. That's cool. So it was funny, because later that night, my buddy ended up using all the same words in a sentence. He was really drunk, and it was about 30 minutes of babbling, and all I was able to get out of him was that apparently he had nailed a girl while he was hammered off with screwdrivers, but she was nuts, so she left him and started screwing some other tool. And then he asked me, he was like, so what do you think? I was like, well, she sounds like a hoe. So, all right, well, that's my time.
Yeah! Slovinski. Got one more open.